Hey everyone, welcome to the Kingdom. This is Kang, and I just want to make a quick video to showcase something that I think is really cool. Now, I've partnered up with Tobii. They make eye tracking hardware that you can use for video games, and it's pretty cool. So they sent me a review unit so I can showcase it for you guys, and if you guys are interested in it, there's a link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. But here it is. Let me just take it off my monitor really quickly. It's just a sensor bar. It's on right now actually, so you guys can see that. You see the little light sliding up there. So you can think of this like kind of like the Wii U sensor bar that we used to have. They don't have these anymore, but that is kind of how it is, and it just tracks your eye movement. And what that does while you're playing a game is that it allows you to do certain actions, such as if you look in a certain direction, the camera will move, or if you look at a certain object, you can interact with that object. I don't really know all of what it can do, but I'm going to showcase it for you guys right now while we're playing Dying Light. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that we love Dying Light. We played this game in the past, so I'm going to hop back into it and see what all this new eye tracking can do for the game. So let me put this back on my monitor. It goes directly below the monitor. The only gripe that I have with the product and why I didn't actually make this video a lot sooner, because I got this like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, is because the cord on the sensor is very short. It's super short. It's like it was made for a laptop and not a desktop, which is strange because most gamers who are serious about gaming, they game on a desktop. So that's my only gripe about it. I had to get an extension cord for it. So just keep that in mind to reach my desktop, because it's way over there. My monitors are like over here. But that's the only gripe I've had about it. Once I got that and set it up, it's working pretty good. But anyway, let's hop into the game and let's see what this all. Actually, before I do that though, let's go to the options, because if you look in the options, there's eye tracking down here now. And if you go into the options, you can see that eye tracking is on. There's something called Clean UI. Don't know what that does. We'll find out. Extended view. You can adjust the sensitivity and the angles. There's auto pause. Again, not sure what that does. Dynamic light. Who knows? And there's more of the options over here as well, such as automatic interaction with gauze or with gaze. Flashlight control, multi-throw with gaze, aim with gaze, throw with gaze, interact with gaze, zombie awareness. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe if you're looking at the zombies, they will know that you're looking at them. I don't know. And then we even have vault with gaze, climb with gaze, auto climb with sprinting. These are turned off by default, but maybe I'll turn them on so we can see what they do. Anyway, let's hop into the game. Let's continue, and then yeah, let's see how it works out. Alright guys, so we're in the game now, and as you can see, what's happening right now is I'm looking at my monitor, and as I look up to the top left, the camera moves in that direction. As I look straight up, it goes there, and if I look to the top right, it does that as well. Look straight ahead, does that. Bottom left, bottom right. And one cool thing, if I'm looking to the top right, you see my mini map, it gets highlighted, so I can see that comes into focus. And if I look a little bit lower down, my quests become in focus. Look to the top left, my health and how many med kits I have is shown. And if I look straight ahead, everything else kind of blurs out and it's not very noticeable. We can still move around with our mouse and keyboard. So let's go back to the options here. I turned on, let's go to eye tracking. At least it should be on. I turned on vault with gaze, climb with gaze, and also auto climb when sprinting. And zombie awareness as well. I don't really know what that does, but it's on. Everything is on pretty much. So now if I'm running, sorry about that. So now if I'm running and I'm looking at the top of this fence here, he automatically vaults over it, which is cool. Another thing, here's my buggy here. You can interact with your gaze. So if I'm looking at the buggy and I look at where it says drive, it's gonna automatically, bam, put me right in the car. And of course I can get out of the car by holding F, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Again, I can just run to this vehicle, look at the top of it, climb up without doing anything. Where are the zombies? Any zombies? Okay, here's one. So there's something called vault with gaze. So if I'm looking at this guy just threw something at me. What a butthead. I'm looking at this guy, I can run. There you go. So I just ran and I looked up and I was able to vault over him with my gaze because I was looking up, which is cool. So it kind of interprets what you want to do based on where you're looking. So you're like, okay, you're running at this guy. You probably want to, if you're in real life, you're gonna look up so that you know where you're jumping to, and then bam, look at that. Without even doing anything, this guy's just getting kind of wrecked here. Sorry, dude, but I'm testing something. And I think, let's try this out. If I hit this guy and I look at him, oh, I can interact with him just by looking at him as well. I can even use camouflage by looking at him as well. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's run along here. Is that a guy? That is a guy. Hi, buddy. Didn't even finish. Look at that. Finish just by looking at him. Do everything just by looking. Do everything just by looking. Another cool thing that I noticed is if I'm not looking at the monitor for a little bit, it pauses the game. So I'm not looking at it, and it figured out that I wasn't looking, and it pauses. So that if something gets your attention for a second, you need to get away from the game, it's gonna automatically pause for you. And then when you look again, it pops back up, which is pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of this has to do with interactions, and it's helping you in a natural and fluid way. Like if I go to the back of this truck here, and I look at, actually that's not one. If I go to the back of this truck, the police truck here, police van, I look at it, I can just open it by looking at it without having to press any buttons. So pretty cool. I can search this by looking at it. Got some fuel. Open the hood here by looking. Somebody's, hi buddy. Hi. Hi. Finish you by looking at you. There you go. Cool beans. It's a door. Open the door. All right. So it's pretty fluid. And I think, you know, this hardware interacts with many different games. Not just, I just looked at that and it picked it up. Look at that. Open. It's so cool. It's so cool. And this works with a ton of different games, not just this game. This kind of interactivity. And stuff like this is kind of like, you could say the future of gaming. When you think about how we can further interact with games and make them more natural. You know, VR is kind of trying to do that as well. But this is not VR. This is just a regular game. You're sitting down in your regular environment, but it just makes things easier by being able to just look and have things happen. Like I'm moving right now, and if I look to my left, the camera slightly shifts to my left so I can see what's over there. I look to my right, slightly shifts over to my right. Look up, my character looks up a bit. Look down, he looks down. So it's very cool. It's very cool.
I'll be packing my stuff soon and moving somewhere else. If anybody wants to trade, hurry.
Let's go to the, actually let's go to this. Oh, this is a volatile hive. We're probably not gonna be able to do that. Well, let's just see what else we can see. So even while I'm running, you guys see if I'm looking over, the camera is shifting in the direction I want to look at. We vault over this guy. Bam. Hi. We come back. Swing. Down. Oh, I leveled up. Ooh, she got some good stuff on her. Oh, God. All right, check this car. Just by looking at it. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Again, I just looked at all those objects and he just automatically picked them up. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But again, like I said, this works with a lot of different games, not just Dying Light. So you can kind of sense how you can interact with different things with these different games. But pretty awesome. So now I'm gonna look at you guys, and hopefully the game was gonna pause. There we go. And but yeah, that was just a quick look at how this works. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Again, if you want more information, check the link in the description. Thank you again, Tobii, for sending us the product to review and take a look at. We probably will be playing a little bit more Dying Light in the future, but I want to make a quick video just to show you guys what it's all about. And yeah, we'll hop back into Dying Light in the future. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon, probably in a live stream. So take care, guys, and peace out. Bye.